All right, gang, so for our band side plank single arm lat pull, gonna set up with a band attached probably about like somewhere between knee and hip height, just so you have an angle coming down, just so you're not going from the floor up or even head level, because it ends up being kind of down angle. So I like to have it a little bit higher up. Waist height to like mid thigh height is probably pretty good. Okay, so a couple things here in terms of our setup posture here. So I'm starting out in just kind of our real basic side plank, where we start from knees in the ground. This is kind of the easiest side plank we have going on. We can go into legs extended, okay? We can even go into bottom leg up and go through our motion that way. A number of different ways you can make this more difficult if you run out of band weight, or if you want to try and make this more difficult as opposed to the band. So a couple of other things here is making sure we're set up. If this is the attachment point line here, I'm setting up behind that line, just because my hand's going to be traveling down on that line, so I want my body behind it. A couple other things here is making sure that this elbow is driving into the ground. We're pronating this forearm, palm is flat. We're staying active and not letting ourselves sink in. We want to make sure we have good thoracic and pelvis relationship here, or alignment, that stack position we're always trying to get after. So slight double chin, big breath into the belly. Exhale, pull that rib cage down slightly to belt buckle, posterior pelvic tilt, bring belt buckle up to rib cage. And once you're in that position here, we'll grab our band, and I want you to come down and crunch a little bit here as you exhale, bringing your lower left rib towards your left hip. That's going to compress this area and drive expansion to the right, as we're also working our lats. Okay, so you're here, and then you breathe in as you compress this side, because now this lower right rib cage is going to go down towards the hip, and this side is going to expand. Okay, let's give a couple here in action. So grab your band, setting up behind the access point here, or attachment point. Boom, I'm going to go into knees just because I ran out of space. So good stack position. I'm here, I'm starting kind of in that right rib cage crunch towards my right hip. Breath in, exhale, crunch down that left side. Breath in. Guys, that's your band, side plank, single arm, lat